everybody. I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and this beautiful creature is Randy.
I'm driving.
I was on the road, sugar bug.
Oh, take me off the
Oh, okay.
I just can't help but look at myself.
That's fair. We are on the road to Dragon Con, and I'm so super excited. And our signal is very likely horrible. So hey Sheila. So if we completely drop out, oops.
There's not a lot we can do about it.
So yeah, there's not a whole lot we can do if we can lose signal, because we were driving through rural southeastern Missouri. Yeah, you can see we don't have nearly as much stuff in the van this time because we only have a 6-foot table. Hey Randy, do you see that cloud over yonder?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, coincidentally, this is around the area that
the eclipse in 2024 is going to be happening
is
here.
it here?
Mm-hmm. It'll be cutting up through here, but it'll also be cutting up through Dallas.
Okay.
So, but yeah, hey everybody, how are you guys doing? Thank you. Randy's all like, you're like, safe travels, and Randy's like finding the little bumpy thing on the side of the road.
I'm trying to dodge this final destination.
I know, it totally is. It's a final destination truck, you guys, over here. You see, passing us on the side. Well, you can't really tell, but it's all full of logs, I promise. I know, it's gonna be so exciting. No, also, anybody who's coming to visit us in the booth for Dragon Con, please don't be upset if we don't immediately recognize you or put name to face, because there's so many folks on here that we're friends with who have a different, they have a screen name alias that they go by. Hey Valerie.
Or
hey Diana.
We have time to hang out because Dragon Con.
Yeah, it might be pretty busy in the booth too, but I know, right, Melinda? Melinda says 42K. Actually, I had no idea we had hit 42,000. Are you serious? We have 42,000 subscribers.
More than that.
Oh, yeah, Dragon Con. We have half as many subscribers as what Dragon Con had attendees last year.
Or did you?
I don't know how to process that. Right? That's why Randy called it Final Destination. But, so I figured we'd do a little bit of Q&A here, just hanging out in the car. How many eyes did you bring? About 60. Yeah, and then there are some that still haven't been wiped. We have a Dragon Con. Yeah. I'll keep trying. Okay. As soon as I get back in, it logs me back out. Oh, there's a ton of messages. Sending my girls to buy from you. Hi, Bonnie. I will always come back, you guys. From hey Mikio. Yeah, really. But yeah, we're decided to do a live stream through ultra rural southwestern Missouri. Hey Diana. Yeah. No, Nina, I'm here. You might need to refresh the page. But so yeah, we're coming through the Poplar Bluff area. We just crossed the 11 Point River. That's the bridge we're on right this second. So many technical difficulties. Now, hopefully, this will be the worst live stream that I do. How long is Dragon Con? Willow asks. Well, for us, setup starts on Wednesday. We'll do load-in, then we set up on Thursday, and then we start selling on Friday. And then we sell Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. And Monday we get done selling, and then we tear down and load out, and then we'll actually be able to drive the rest of the way home on Tuesday. Oh no, Debbie says, Vaughn, half Persian is trying to kill me. It'll do that. No, not 4G. It has no 4G all the way. Hey, sort of. I'm doing great today. We're super late getting on the road. Car is not as packed as usual. Randy just actually realized that he forgot to bring a table. So, oops. But we should be fine. But we're only doing a 6-foot setup instead of our full 10 by 20. So
it's only 4 hours into the drive.
It's only 4 hours into the drive. See, we can't, when we're 20 minutes away from the house, cannot be like, oh, we forgot this thing, we can turn around and go back. No, it's always 4 hours into it, we're like, oh yeah, that thing that we forgot. Kate asks, where is Dragon Con? Dragon Con is in Atlanta, Georgia. The vendors, like Randy and I, will predominantly be in the Amerimart Building 3 on the second floor, booth, D115? Ah, I remembered. But, well, it's actually table 115. Like, we're not even going to be doing henna or any, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself this weekend.
Well, I guess you're
except for
have to
sell jewelry. Yeah.
No.
I'm not sure, Charlie, what a super chat is. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes people will pledge money because they like me, I guess. Like, but I don't really promote it a whole lot because I don't really know what it is. So, yeah, I'm really... It was, Dragon Con was one of the stories from the road time. Hopefully this doesn't boot us out. Yeah, no worries. Oh, it's no worries, Mikio. Oh, okay.
Mikio, we just today.
Yeah, I'd let her know on Facebook. But Dragon Con was one of those, Sparky's cat says, hello Vaughn, I used to drive 18-wheeler and drove to Atlanta. It's almost insane down there. Be careful.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. We do have our Dragon Eyes with us. We have all of our inventory. So thank goodness. Just stand up and chat people up, and Randy just stand and be pretty. Should sell it in no time. That's the plan. And my very good friend Lara is going to be joining us again this weekend. And I saw her like 2 weekends ago. God, was that really 2 weekends ago?
Yeah.
For camping to see the solar eclipse. Man, we've been in cramp, like, con mode so much. Yeah. But Dragon Con was one of those shows that whenever we first started doing conventions 10 years ago, people were like, you need to do Dragon. Which at that point, Dragon Con had been going on for like 20 years already. I believe, yeah, right? Because they had their...
10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. And so we were like, one day when we're big, we'll do Dragon Con. And then, okay, I'll just call you Kat. No, Garden asks, did you get all the inventory done you wanted to for this show?
No.
Not even minutely close. It was, we had to forcibly stop ourselves from making inventory so that we could process orders for all of the chainmail rings. So all of that's shipped out except for like the 5 most recent ones, because y'all have been like 5 orders of chainmail rings just yesterday. Like in between us completing orders and mailing them today, we have 5 new orders.
Okay.
Oh wow, thanks Nina. So it's 8. So we'll try to do those when we get back from Dragon. Oh, right on. I didn't even bring my costume for this weekend, you guys. Like, I don't even know anything.
No, you weren't allowed.
Yeah, Randy says no. We're going to be in a 6-foot table. You don't get to wear your giant costume.
We're not even staying in one of the 5 con hotels.
Yeah, we're staying like 10 miles out. But 5 years ago, we did our very first Dragon Con. Oh, it's no worries. I think Sam, I think we actually got yours mailed off. Like, that was one of the last ones before we ran out of rings, and I was like, I can't cut anymore before, like, you know, it's like, it's this morning. I was like, I can't reset up the Ringinator. Right? The struggle is real, Derpy Pigeon. But no, it was 5 years ago. It was our very first Dragon Con. We were in the Dragon Con art show.
Which coincidentally is in a totally different
Which
building.
is in a completely separate building. But it's a really nice setup. Like, it's almost like a little mini convention area just in and of itself.
Just in the basement of one of the hotels.
Yeah, it's in the basement of one of the hotels. But it's super nice. And honestly, it was a huge feather in our cap, you know, that we as artisans were able to get into the Dragon Con art show, because they had a really rigorous jurying process and all of that stuff. But we were only really able to have a 6-foot table. And then like, yeah, oh gosh, yeah, Randy doesn't have his video. Seen it. Well, hey Slogger, to stream on mobile, we just go to the YouTube app on our cell phone, and then if you have, like, I think you have to hit a certain number, like 100, 150 subscribers, and then it'll let you enable live streaming. And so there'll be a little where you can click to record, or you can click to go live, and that's how I go live on YouTube on my phone. Because thank God, because our internet's horrible at home.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about? Yeah, we were in the art show, and so we did the art show for 2 or 3 years.
3 years.
We did the art show for 3 years, and it was super successful.
2.
It was just 2, I think, because we had the year that we had our friend help us, and then we California the next year where it was just us, and then that third year we upped to a booth. And George helped us, and then last year George helped us, and then this year we have no helpers. Well, we have Laura, but she made some stuff of her own to come and bring and sell. So we're super excited about that. But it's like, I don't know. We really thought that's like we'll have arrived. Like that was like our pinnacle of like our career would be like when we do Dragon Con, we'll have made it. We'll be there. And then it's like now we're doing Dragon. It's like we don't have any better idea of what on earth we're doing or anything like than what we do. No, we don't know what we're doing. We just got accepted and they just took our money.
A lot of our money.
A lot of our money. So, what are the questions? Amanda says, so I'm moving in with a bunch of crafters and we're setting up a crafting area and I'm going to be showing them some of your videos, Vaughn, because I just love how you explain things. Right on. That sounds like it's going to be a really cool creative environment. Thanks, Samantha. She says, have an awesome time. I hope we will. I'm going to do some live streaming out of the booth. We'll see. I'm going to try.
Dragon Con is seriously very busy.
Super duper.
The aisles are 8 to 10 feet apart, and it's just packed.
They actually made them a little wider this year.
I know.
But it's still going to be packed.
It's packed.
It's going to be packed like crazy.
Like, you getting out of the booth to go to the bathroom, you're not getting back for 20 minutes. That's just getting to the bathroom. It's...
Hey, Allie Pop.
So many people.
So I'm going to try to fit in some live streaming. Maybe not while we're in the booth, but we might go over to one of the main areas or something, or just walking around out in the street. Like, there'll be, yeah, I'm going to try to get y'all some perspective of what's going on in the on the road again. Okay, we're back. Sorry guys, the internet, we have to go to space before I can come to your computer. But no, last year at Dragon Con, it was Thursday during setup, so only staff and dealers are supposed to be able to be in that room, and we got our phones stolen, and not just us, but like a bunch of vendors got their phones stolen, enough so that on a Friday morning, they announced over the intercom, the convention organizers were like, hey guys, keep an eye on your phones. So apparently somebody had gotten in and they were just like scalping phones like crazy. So we had to buy a new phone after Dragon Con last year. So that's why I'm like, if somebody steals our phone this year, then y'all will be able to see their faces and they can get in trouble maybe. Yeah, this one time at Dragon Con, what's your favorite Dragon Con moment? Eating at Pascal's.
Yeah, that's really
good. We're fat.
Well, no, I mean, we had dinner with Billy Tackett.
Yeah. And, was that Billy Tackett?
Yeah, that was Billy Tackett.
He was there because Mitch Faust was there. Bill Stout, or William Stout.
Just
Ben and Tracy's World of Strange.
Really talented people.
Yeah, no, we get to rub elbows with some super fancy artists. Like, we're gonna stop by and say hey to the Flegels, because they're like, thanks, Annette. And it's just, I don't know, I feel pretty excited to get to go and see kind of all of our friends very briefly, because this is such a busy convention that it's like none of us really get to like talk to each other. We're all just busy like making money, I guess, is the idea.
Already here.
Where are we?
Yeah. What happened to the...
Are we in Poplar Bluff?
No, we're 80 miles out from there.
Where are we?
I don't know. I thought we were...
I have no memory of this place.
Yeah, basically. Wait. Okay. I know where we are.
Is this where the big crow is?
No, that was miles back. This is
There's
where...
some metal horses.
Well, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
Where the building that you said, oh, that's cute, or whatever.
I say that about a lot of buildings. You're going to have to be more specific.
It's the one along this route.
I'm looking.
Okay. Anyway, we're not as far along in the trip as I thought.
Sorry, we're trying to figure out where we are.
Okay.
What interstate are we on?
Yeah.
Kat wants to know. I don't know. I haven't seen any signs.
67.
Are you sure?
Yep.
How do you know?
Because that's what the GPS says.
Where does it say that?
Right there.
But that's what we do in 76 miles.
No. We're on 60.
We're on US 60 East. All right, on. Kate's going to be in Missouri in 2 weeks and have mega sales. Yes, thank you, Rick. We hope so.
I hope we'll be in Missouri in 2 weeks. Yes.
If everything goes as
this
planned.
Is the place I'm talking about.
What place?
That one. That pointing at.
The Honeysuckle?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that little hotel?
Yes.
That is super cute. I like the yellow and green combo.
That's what you say every time.
I know, look, I don't know if you guys can see, because you can see the road in front of it, but there's a really cute little, like, bed and breakfast. No, Valerie asked, did you make your gift in case Adam Savage pops by to see you? No, I'm lost. Randy and the GPS are fine.
Yeah, I thought for sure I'd passed the spot already, but no.
This spot?
Well, like this little town.
Oh.
But no, I still...
But no, I haven't had a chance to make a gift for Adam Savage. Honestly, if he comes by our booth, I'm going to die screaming. Like, just... What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever bought? A shake weight? I don't know. I've never actually bought a shake weight. I just like to walk around Walmart and dual wielding them. Randy and I both. Yeah, we have our supplies to make some stuff.
Wait, what supplies?
Huh? Yeah, the material drawers. Like, not a whole lot, because we don't have a whole lot of storage behind our booth. Mikio Adam is Adam Savage from Mythbusters on the Discovery Channel, and he has like a new show now. Lynn says, hey Vaughn, I've discovered your channel recently and love it. I have a safe journey and a successful con. Thanks, Lynn.
I don't know.
The most embarrassing thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, it's usually like weird combinations of things, like menstrual products and duct tape and bungee cords
And zip ties.
and zip ties and like a bunch of chocolate. Like, it just looks suspicious.
And glow-in-the-dark paint.
And glow-in-the-dark paint. Like, those are the things I needed. So it's usually not like one thing, but it's like one thing is like innocuous, like by itself, but then put into the combo
At 2 in the morning.
at 2 in the morning at Walmart. Oh, bless those cashiers' hearts. They see some shit. They've seen things. But yeah, so that, to answer that question, what's the most embarrassing thing we've ever bought? Sounds like my search history, right? Adam Savage is like, he's senpai. He is the coolest. Ronnie asks, where is the Dragon Con? It's not really the Dragon Con, it's just Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia.
No, it's
the Dragon Con. It is kind of. But it's in like the Midtown area, so very much like downtown.
It's downtown, yeah.
Well, Lucas lived there for 5 years, and he says it's in Midtown. So if he says it's in Midtown, I trust him.
Okay. All I'm going to say is look at the Atlanta map and find where all the clusters of peach, whatever.
Yeah, it's like on Peachtree Center Street. Like, there's like 5 streets that I'll say
Peach.
5
things, but yeah, they're all.
Yeah, they're all things. Sandra says,
it's not confusing at all.
hi Yvonne, I'm so loving your videos and I listen to your chat. What a sweet voice you've got. I love watching your channel. Well, right on.
Thanks.
Debbie says, but you are my senpai. Well, even senpai has a senpai. And Adam Savage is my senpai. How much inventory would you recommend bringing to something as large as Dragon Con? How much for something smaller like a local's farmer market? Stephanie, that's a really good question, and I'm right with Randy on this one. All of it, as much as you can possibly bring, because it's like
Here's a bit of an insider tip. You can only ever make as much money as you have stuff to sell.
Like, even whenever Randy and I are going to like a super small, like 1-day farmer's market thing, we bring $10,000 worth of inventory, because a lot of that different, like, one-of-a-kind stuff that we do, you know, somebody might see something that we have out on display and be like, you know, I really like that, but, you know, purple's my favorite color. And we'd be like, I might have it. And we'll, like, dig through our back stock, and we might have something that... Yeah, sorry, Annette. And it says it's so choppy. And it's like, we just have bad signal, guys. I'm sorry. Put me on 2G and give me some bars.
Some bars?
Give me some bars.
You're my girl at the...
Oh, we're back. Okay. Sorry. Actually, we should probably...
keep going.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Randy says we're gonna keep going, but if we keep getting booted, just thanks guys for sticking around. It's saying very bad. I have 4G, but there is. I'd love to see what it is like. I'm definitely gonna get some video, if not like a solid live stream. So now we're in southeastern Missouri, coming through on our way to Tennessee. We're gonna stop overnight at a friend's house and then cut down through to Atlanta.
Well, we've got to head there because we had our Amazon stuff shipped.
Right, yeah, we had some stuff shipped from Amazon to our friend's house in Tennessee. Heather says, I watched one of your first ear cuff videos and I turned it into a toe ring. Right on. They do make good toe rings, though, don't they? But yeah, so to finish answering the question, Ronnie says, wondering what state you started from. The completely other side of Missouri. We live real